Hi, I'm Will. I am a musician, and this is the Boy of Many Notes.
Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
What instrument started your career?
I think I properly started on the drums, and then I moved on to the guitar, and then I started picking up other stuff like the piano.
Which instrument took you the longest to learn?
I think the saxophone was definitely the longest to learn. It's a very difficult instrument. I'm still going with it, to be honest. I haven't been on it very long, but I think that's one of the hardest to learn, definitely.
Why did you choose the saxophone?
I mean, I'm in a jazz band, so most of it was I wanted to sort of get a more jazzier instrument than just playing the drums all the time. But it's also something I've wanted to learn for ages. It's a very universal instrument.
So you said about you being in a band. Where was the first place you and your band performed, and how did that have a shift in your career?
I think the first place we performed was a little open mic in Chepstow. That was with the first sort of put together of the band, and there was 4 of us. And then when someone had heard us in the drill hall and had asked us to come and play a proper paid gig in Cardiff, so we had to ditch a band member because he wasn't old enough to play with us.
So you said about you and your band being quite into jazz music and that sort of genre. Why did your band decide to go against being a stereotypical teenage band and the music they play?
I think sort of like starting a band at this age, most like people our age will always go to the same indie rock or metal. I think going towards jazz and soul sort of brings something new. They're also both sort of like dying genres, and to have new stuff coming out in those genres would bring it back. A lot of it is definitely because of our playlists and stuff, like what we listen to. Like I'll be listening to jazz on the way here and stuff, so I think it's more related to us.
You said about you and your band having a different sort of interest in music to most people your age. Do you have any specific musical inspirations, and if so, why?
I think there's 2 very main inspirations, John Coltrane and Ray Charles. Ray Charles is sort of like more the soul funk side of it, and I think that has definitely had an impact on my writing. And John Coltrane is very sort of like complex and very instrument heavy, so he's definitely an inspiration for when we're playing gigs.
Do you have any idea on how you're going to bigger your band and yourself musically?
At the minute, it's all about promo. We've just had 1 single release that comes out next week on the Wednesday. So we need to sort of get as much promo out as we can, whether that's posters. Social media is obviously a very big sort of, place to promote our music. Picking up the gigs where we can as well. Like with the drum kit, we have the band logo and name put on the front, so every time we're playing a gig and some random person walks in and they take a video, we've got that logo in there that they can go away and send on Facebook or to their mates and stuff, and it's got our promo to it.